Yo, what is up, guys? Daddy is back, and I know I had promised a Damian King update for my next video, and I know I regret to inform you that clearly this is not Damian King gameplay. This is, my MUT, some MUT gameplay that I got going on. And this is right after the no feared thing is over, and you can still collect and get the whatchamacallit, JJ Watt, which maybe, I guess, if you got a lot of those elites, you can go right ahead and do it. But unless you got like high enough of those elites and you got the coin for it, I really wouldn't recommend it. But anyway, so getting into the gameplay, we're looking good. We've already stopped them on defense here. I just kind of check it up because I know Jordan Cameron is, the tallest guy on the field, and he's got 93 catch, and he pulls it down. So, good job. Still rocking CJ Spiller. I know I got Le'Veon Bell and stuff like that, but CJ Spiller's got 95 speed, and for what I would use my second halfback for, I don't need like a pound away back like Le'Veon Bell is. I need a speed back like CJ Spiller is, who can catch out of the backfield, give me those screens, and that's why I got Colin Kaepernick. Is do quarterback sneak. If you do quarterback sneak with Peyton Manning, you might be waiting, a couple minutes for him to finally cross the damn goal line, because his speed is just ridiculously slow when he actually runs the sneak or the quarterback draw. It's pretty funny. But anyway, my opponent's running the tight bunch set, and that's one of the sets I really hate, because you get a lot of these breakouts, and a lot of times it's not even like you don't even really have to read. Like, you just know that, okay, every time, like, he's running streaks there, and the streak to the tight end on that play it's kind of broken, because he goes out on the fade route, and if you lead it to the outside, it's almost uncoverable. But thank God Luke Kuechly was able to swat that away for us, and he kind of didn't go back to it, because you don't get that animation all the time. And since I run a lot of zone, I don't have a guy trailing him or nothing. But anyway, that's just the kind of stuff that you could take advantage of in the game, and it really is, in my opinion, taking advantage of little things in the game. But either way, he gets his 3 points. We hold him, and I'll give up field goals all day. I really will, as long as we go down the field and we at least pick up some points ourselves. So I'm noticing he's doing a lot of cover 2 and cover 3, so you know what, I'm going to start burning him on stuff I know I can burn him on, which is the hitches like this, even though it didn't run the hitch, because when I threw it, he just kept running up, kind of like a short fade route. All right, I'll take it. Going back to the screen game out here, the DT, and DT's just ridiculous. He is perfect for these screen games. I'm not even lying. Thing you got to watch out for is sometimes your quarterback will bobble it, and you can't get the ball out of your hand, or you throw it too fast, and they're still motioning their route, and they'll like run back 5 yards, and that's just killer, because you end up losing yardage on maybe a perfectly blocked play. But either way, here I run that corner route, and I noticed he was running a lot of cover 2, and so I threw a guy up on the streak, pulled the safety, and was able to throw it underneath. So perfect work. We're getting some edge heat here with the corners. I'm running like a dime package now, and I know that it's got a couple plays in a dime that a lot of people run, where the safeties roll up into yellows and the corners drop back and the middle linebacker drops back into deep blues, which you think would be ridiculous because you got a middle linebacker run into a deep blue. But when you got Luke Kuechly, who's got very respectable speed for a middle linebacker, it works out. And this is working out right now. Peyton Manning on these halfback screen games just can't get the ball out of my hand. So whatever. This screen too, like, what the hell, Julio? You're dropping the ball for us. We're still up by 2 scores, though. I'm not going to give Deshaun Jackson a chance to freaking return a kick on me. I would say out of all the cards I've faced, I've been burned on Deshaun Jackson the most when it comes to big plays over the top or the return game or stuff like that. And that's not just, not here necessarily against his opponent. I'm just saying in general as I get player locked. All the games I've played, like, it seems like whenever someone's got a Deshaun Jackson on there, I'm just kind of waiting for him to just break out and make a ridiculous play. So knowing he's got a Deshaun Jackson, I pretty much have at least 3 blues all the time, because I just don't need that man burning me over the top. Josh Gordon, he's not a burner, but he's pretty much guaranteed catch. I totally forgot that I used to have a Josh Gordon, because I ended up selling him. because there wasn't really any point to him. He was kind of an intermediate, receiver, and I ended up picking up Vincent Jackson, and I also get this pick here beautifully. Like, Jesus. I like it when, I funnel people to throw it over the middle. I try to take away the edges and just force him to throw it, in my area, make the picks real easy for me. But I couldn't believe he threw that. I mean, he had like a bunch set, and like he had 3 guys running almost the same route, and he threw it at their break point, and I was sitting there, essentially covering 2 or 3 guys. Thank God Kaepernick can pick up this first down, because if not, it could have made the game a little more interesting. That could have made the game more interesting too. I threw into like triple coverage. Not a good read on my part. Definitely should have thrown it underneath. And here I was hoping for the damn linebacker to drop into a light blue, but he was actually in a yellow. So this is I gotta pat myself on the back for this, because I was about to just take in a run with Peyton, and I was like, oh wait, Wise about to come free on the in route I threw him on. So we get it down, and that pretty much seals up the game as long as we don't turn it over and something else goes fluky. But we run down 2-minute warning. Somehow Peyton Manning almost overthrows Demarius Thomas, and he skies up for it. So I mean, and here I'm just not gonna throw it. I probably should have just thrown it out of bounds or something. But we take our field goal. Now we're up by 2 full touchdowns. Man, that should be end of the scoring, right? Except for I still got 2 minutes left, because my opponent, instead of just kneeling it out or just running the clock out, he decides to just continue to throw the ball. I don't know if it was a pride thing, like he wanted to score or something. But when you're beat, you might as well just let the game end, because you're just wasting your own time. You can go get into another game. You could, I don't know, go pull some packs, go spend some money on packs, or whatever you want to do. You could do something else rather than sit here and get a definite loss. As that was not a nice read by him, but Marty actually comes out and makes the play, as Talib makes an even better play, a couple plays later. And are we going to get the return? Are we going to get the pick six? No, those fat boys can run. I'm telling you what, they can really move. Here I actually just ran this, not to just run out the clock, but I ran it so that way I can do this and run the fade route with Vincent Jackson. Vincent Jackson, the beast. I got to get him upgraded to team captain version. But that definitely seals the deal in the game. I mean, nothing my opponent's gonna be able to do to get any amount of scores. So now we're just messing around. But leave a like on the video if you guys liked it. Comment down below what you guys' thoughts, and of course, as always, subscribe for more MUT head-to-head gameplays and all that. And I'm definitely gonna get you guys some Damien King here, probably tomorrow. Most likely. But that's it for me, guys. I'm out. Deuces.